We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chichi Gonzalez, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
At the plate, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
First pitch on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
In now, Drew Jackson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Turner stands at second with no outs. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Mookie Betts, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So here's Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. The average sits at a cool .305 entering play. 18 homers and 66 driven in. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit in the air to center field. Owings is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, and he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. The 0-1. Peterson, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The set and the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. It's the Dodgers nothing, Rockies coming up. This is Major League Baseball on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty B. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. That's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Price ready with the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Way outside. 1-2.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Now the 1-0. Is taken, strike 1. Left side. Turner's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's Corey Seager. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way. And that misses. Ball one. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Will Smith.
At the plate, Will Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Smith, a 25-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now the first pitch here from Price. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
That evens it up. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Muncy is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting fifth.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That batting average for him at .355. 5 homers and 21 driven in. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And he popped him up. Turner ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fifth. The left fielder. Sam Hilliard.
Now at the plate, Sam Hilliard will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Hilliard, a native Texan. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Price gets his sign. Here comes the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peterson has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, David Price, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
To the plate now, Drew Jackson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Jackson is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So it's second and third with one gone now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Murphy's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Owings is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Chris Owings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Flips the zone low and outside for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Gloved by Turner, and that's out number 1. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Standing in, Tony Walters, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kiki Gonzalez.
Ready now, Chichi Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Price into his motion. Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now batting, Jock Peterson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. scorched to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 33, David Price.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Price. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. He will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Number 19.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Turner has it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Runners are at first and third, one away. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up, one there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Rockies strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Pops this one up. Murphy in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
So now to the plate, Drew Jackson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
From the belt, the pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Blackmon. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The 0-2 once more. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. The 0-2 once more. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Los Angeles. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. In now for Colorado, Brendan Rodgers. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Price ready with the 0-1. Popped up. Seager is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Settling in now, Sam Hilliard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
To first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Price gets his sign. First pitch on its way. Right on the inside. Black taken for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here's the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Rockies nothing. Striding in once again, Max Muncy. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how
Ashton Godot takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 68, Ashton Godot.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
2-1 the count.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. That's popped up. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Standing in now, Will Smith. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, David Price. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Justin Turner. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up now, Drew Jackson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies nothing. That'll bring up Tony Walters. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ryan McMahon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Ryan McMahon.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 34 driven in. Now it's 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Trevor Story steps in now.
The shortstop.
So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Price ready with another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Price pauses. Here's the pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
From the stretch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Ready with another 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bellinger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rockies strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. Yency Almonte is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 62, Yency Almonte.
New inning set to get underway, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hilliard comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with one away, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. The 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 1. Ross Stripling is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Ross Stripling.
Digging in, Brendan Rodgers, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The second baseman, Brendan.
First pitch on its way. Stripling is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Here it comes, 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Sam Hilliard. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Bellinger fields cleanly.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Chris Owings comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Colorado. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Look out, 2-0 now. Two and one now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Jairo Diaz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that misses inside. 1-0. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Taylor carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-1 home.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Now that the second baseman, Drew Jackson.
Digging in now, Drew Jackson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2 balls.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So striding in, Mookie Betts. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. 1 run scores. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. 2 runs have scored. He pulls into third safely as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. LA's on top 7-1. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
David Dahl will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 17 home runs and 43 RBIs. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is Bellinger, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Into the box, Trevor Story. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball 3.
Charlie Blackmon waits on deck. A runner at second, nobody out. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Peterson. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set with the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 7-1. Philip Deal enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
64. Philip Deal.
set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Digging in, Max Muncy. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Corey Seager. And a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Scott Alexander will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kike Hernandez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Daniel Murphy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Rogers.
Striding in for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Striding in, Sam Hilliard. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Last strike now for Colorado. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Los Angeles Dodgers, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. David Price records win number 16 on the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they toppled the Rockies 7-1. As of right now, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West, 6 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division, 6 games up on second place. The Padres completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 10-6. Heading into the day, the Padres are in 4th place in the NL West, 20 games out of first. And the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, they're 2 games back. The Brewers launched 3 home runs as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 8-7. In the standings, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, 3 games back. The Nats totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-4. As of today, the Braves are in first place in the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Nationals are second in the division, 11 games out of first. The Phils snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got the best of the visiting Mets 1-0. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are third in the division, 20 games out of first. The Reds got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-7. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Randall Grichuk cracked 2 home runs in the game, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Red Sox 4-2. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in second place in the American League East Division, 9 games back, while the Blue Jays are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Mike Tauchman launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Yankees to a win over Houston 8-3. As of today, the Yankees are in first place in the American League East. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. And the Astros are in third place in the AL West, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Baltimore Orioles picked up, 19 hits in this one as they beat the visiting Rays 10-5. Entering the day's action, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Rays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Royals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they were able to get the walk-off victory against the Tigers 7-6. At the start of the day, the Royals are in third place in the AL Central, 18 games out of first. And the Tigers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Dominic Smith drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 10-5. Heading into the day, the Angels are in second place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Chris Davis had an unforgettable day with 3 home runs and a total of 8 runs batted in, leading the A's to the win over Texas 11-5. He is among the American League leaders in home runs. As of right now, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Athletics are atop the division. They have a 3-game cushion. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.